All right, good morning, guys.
Morning.
What did we talk about yesterday? Brad Paisley. So what were the key takeaways? Don't do it? Don't come to work drunk. That's definitely a good key takeaway. What was the legal limit?
0.4.
0.04, yep. For any vehicle, right? Don't have to be in commercial vehicle, lose your commercial license. All right, so today, we're gonna talk about curves a little bit. What do we need to do?
Curves or curves?
Curves. Oh, sorry. Curves and yielded intersections, basically. So what do we need to do? Curves and yielded intersections.
Drop 10 before you end.
Definitely drop 10 before you're in. What happens if it's a complicated intersection where it's curved and you have a level 3 at the same time?
You don't record to stop.
Okay, so you're constantly covering, right?
Cover your brakes.
Because what happens to centrifugal force if you're going around a curve and someone pulls out in front of you and you have to brake?
That truck's gonna rock something first.
Yep.
If she doesn't
Load
take,
shift.
depends on what kind of load you got on
Where does all that momentum or inertia go?
forward.
Goes straight forward. Wherever your truck is in that curve, say you're right here and you hit your brakes, are you gonna continue to go around that curve?
No.
No, there's no
Won't
straight.
push you.
Yep, it's gonna push you. That's the whole thing with inertia compared to your centrifugal force. It stops your centrifugal force. It won't keep you on the same path. Inertia will cause you to go straight forward. Gravity pulls you straight forward with that, okay? Well, inertia does. But, what are some things that we need to be watching out for then in curves?
Road condition.
Road conditions, for sure. Always drive to the weather, right? And to the road. If it's a gravel road, it's a lot more difficult than a paved road usually.
Or the drivers.
Or a wet road, yeah. Or other drivers.
Depends on, if the road has a crown to it that
If it's banked at all.
if it's banked, that, yeah, you're gonna go to the ditch more, or is it gonna go this
Go
way?
figure NASCAR here. Something about that.
Betcha.
But no, that's a very important thing too. If there's a bank to it, you gotta, you know, if it's banking away, then you're probably gonna have to slow down a little bit more. Usually they're gonna bank it so it's going along with the curve, but does that mean that it's
Usually.
safe to go really fast?
No.
The one out by the landfill is a good example.
Yep.
You feel, you go around a little too fast, especially front load, you can feel it starting to lean to the right.
Because it turns from that bank into a crown, and then it goes flat, right?
And how many roads do we drive that don't have much shoulder,
Yeah.
A lot.
right? So, you know, you need to slow down even more, because if your wheels or tires leave the roadway.
Yeah.
Highway 36, really good example. Going straight east of Wing, or straight east of Wilton towards Wing and Regan. Well, there's barely anything on the sides. So,
And that's
when you're
chipping
driving
away.
into the sun,
Be careful.
yeah. So making sure that you're watching your surroundings is really big. Knowing your ditches, knowing how it's banked, all those things. What's the key takeaway today?
Be alert.
Be alert. Okay.
Drop 10 before you're in.
Drop 10 before you're in, and more if you need to.
Always look ahead when you come out to the curves.
Yep. Make sure you're scanning, right? Anything else?
Also watch out for other drivers. I mean, like they tend to get on the zipper.
That's the key.
And don't leave you a lot of room.
Well, I know we're kind of going back into it a little bit, but think about that. If people are not always the safest out there, right? You come up to intersections that might have a stop sign, they might yield and pull right in front of you. You're going around the curve, you're slowing down already, and someone's impatient and they try to pass you on a curve with a hill, and then you have to brake. You always have to expect that unexpected. Giving yourself that space, right?
Oh, and farm equipment. They're starting to go out to the fields now.
Yeah. Farm
They're gonna
equipment.
be hard in the road.
International Harvester. Anyways,
It's not red, it stays.
let's have a safe day. Have a good week, Kevin.
It smells like
Thank
Friday
you,
out there.
Pat, for helping out with that.
Oh, yeah.
What time?
That's, actually, I'm gonna stand out here with you guys for a minute and talk to you about that.